Right, so today's short video is how to change the intercooler on the VW T5.1. It's just taken me an hour to get the freaking bumper off. So many pipes and wires. Anyway, right, so that is the intercooler. It's quite puny. The replacement intercooler is in the box, which is massive. Hopefully it fits. I mean, they sold it to me as a part for this vehicle, so we'll see. And it's also got new silicone hoses, so we'll fit those and then we'll go for a little test drive. Got the intercooler's now off. Very easy. There's a couple of metal clips that you lift up and then the hoses just detach. There's a lot of crap behind it. And then there's the VW intercooler. It's got oil inside it, which is not necessarily a good sign. Right, okay, anyway, so give the radiator a hoover up, get rid of all that stuff off the front, change the hoses and then fit the new intercooler. Cool, that was hard work. Right, so I had to take the math off, which was a bit of a sod to get off. There's a little fastener that held it in place, and I took it off. I've now fitted the first Forge hose. The problem is that the plastic body is a larger diameter than the internal diameter of the silicone hose. So if you put some hand soap around the bead, you can then, with a bit of push and shove, get the hose to go over it. This needs to be a fraction larger, the hose does, because they've got cotton inside. They're not stretchy, but anyway, that's on. That's done. The other two hoses. This is the hose for the driver's side, ready to go on, and then this is the big one that goes from the MAF across to the throttle body. And I've currently got the throttle body here. There's quite a lot of corrosion on the side, which I'll clean off, which is not good for a seal for the hose, so I'll clean that before I fit the hose back on. Once that's back on, we can start putting it back together again. Put the intercooler on, push all the fittings in and do all the Jubilee clips up, and then just see if she runs. So anyway, crack on. Right, got the hoses on. Jubilee clips are aligned so I can do them up, and nothing's tight at the moment because I've got to fit the intercooler now, and these have got to fit into the ports on the intercooler. And I might need to rotate these a fraction just to make sure it all fits properly. Don't forget, you've got to change these little rubber seals, the green one there and the black one there. If you don't fit those, you'll have a leak. You just take them off the old fittings, which are on the floor down here, and then fit it. Let's try the radiator now. There are the two intercoolers lined up. The Forge one's much deeper. It's also quite a bit thicker as well. But anyway, I've now taken the spring clips off the old one here. I've just got to fit them onto the new intercooler, and then we can offer up and clip everything together. Well, it's on. That wasn't very easy. This side, I actually fitted the silicone hose to the intercooler while it was on the floor, and then fed the hose through to fit it on that pipe, which the Jubilee clips now need doing. This side was a bit easier, but again, the fitment that goes into here that clips in with the rubber ring seal around it, I did that on the radiator and then pushed it back onto the silicone hose to fit it. So not very easy. Anyway, it looks quite impressive, doesn't it? So this afternoon's job, do the Jubilee clips back up again, plug all the sensors in, start her up, and make sure that she runs without any leaks. Right, so the final hose has now been tightened up with the blob of yellow paint on the Jubilee clip to remind myself I've tightened it. I've taken the grill off. That was a sort to get it off the bumper. Quick clean now, and then reassemble. Plug everything in, put the ignition on, and then see if she starts. She should. If I plugged everything back in where it came off originally, she should start. So it looks nice, doesn't it? It's quite a bit taller than the original unit, so it should help with the cooling for the charge going into the engine. So we'll see. Anyway, right, it's time to have a go at putting the bumper back on. And we're done. Engine runs, everything's put back again. Need to find someone who can spray my front bumper now because the lacquer's coming off, but that's not a serious problem. Just got to reattach the pipe to the air horns. I'll push push that in properly and go for a quick test drive and make sure she's okay. So yeah, a lot of work, but we got there in the end. You can just about see the top of the intercooler, and it's all the way down there as well, of course. So a lot more airflow. Let's see what she drives like.